More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life, it's the Carl way.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Jarash Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
The administration, staff, and students of Centennial High School supports our state activities associations in making good sportsmanship a priority. Negative comments and acts directed toward players, coaches, fans, or officials do nothing positive in the development of these young people as future citizens. Go Jaguars! Restrooms are located at the south end of the complex, and concessions are open on the southwest corner of the facility. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Centennial High School. We welcome you to Day 2 of the Ankeny and Centennial Girls Soccer Crosstown Invitational. Today's first contest features the Lions from Linn-Mar and your Ankeny Centennial Jaguars. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For Linn-Mar, number 4, a junior, Mariska Hagensick. Number 6, a senior, Avery DeChant. Number 7, a sophomore, Chloe DeChant. Number 10, a senior, Aubrey Luck. Go Aubrey! Number 12, a junior, Eden Hofer. Number 18, a senior, Drea Kern. Number 20, a freshman, Claire Blackford. Number 21, a sophomore, Josie Westlink. Number 22, a senior, Sarah White. And number 23, a junior, Sophia Romero. Lions are coached by Hannah Clark, assisted by Becky Lenton, Stephanie Merritt, and Daryl Weeder.
Go, Dana! I forgot her.
And in the goal, it's number 0, Dana Starmer. And now the starting lineup for your Ankeny Centennial Jaguars. At forward, it's a senior, number 2, Piper Zeman. At defender, number 5, a junior, McKenna Gray. Also a defender, number 8, a sophomore, Hadley Bergen. Number 11, a forward/defender, a junior, Josie Eilinger. At defender, number 12, a senior, Emery Becker. At forward, number 13, a freshman, Kaylee Pizzetti. At midfielder, number 15, Maddie Postma. At midfielder, number 20, a senior, Emily Conger. At midfielder, a sophomore, number 22, Grace Poskovich. At defender, a senior, number 23, Evie Boyle. And at goalkeeper, it's a junior, number 99, Riley Litchfield. Jaguars are coached by Chris Allen and assisted by Naomi Lopez, Noah Schmelzer, Danielle Jackson, and Amber Medici. Your trainer for tonight's courtesy of Ankeny Doctors of Physical Therapy Office is Mackenzie McCoy. Tonight's officials are Michael Luke, Robert Thielen, and Harris Mujic. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your headwear to honor the flag and those who serve to protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Carl Chevrolet family of networks. Andy Pollack with you here on Centennial Digital as we've got some morning soccer in this Crosstown Invitational. Ankeny Centennial, the number 3 team in the state in Class 3A, taking on number 4 Linn-Mar. Great way to start the day. Great way to start the season as Centennial just had their first game last night. They beat Prairie 5-0. 5-0, and 5 different players scored for Centennial in that one. They were just 4.5 minutes into the season last night when Grace Poskovich scored the first goal of the season for the Jaguars. Linn-Mar comes into this one off a loss last night, 5-1 to Ankeny as they were playing there last night. These two teams, though, played in the state semifinals just a year ago at the state tournament up in Ames, as Linn-Mar will get the ball to start things off here first tonight. And I'm going to have a tough time seeing these Linn-Mar numbers red on black in soccer. Long ways away makes it kind of hard to see things, but we'll do our best to pick up everybody who's getting their feet on the ball here tonight as that first one gets away from Linn-Mar. And it'll be a throw-in for the Jaguars as Boyle comes over.
Throw-in awarded to Centennial.
Evie Boyle takes a throw in, and now a little battle here on the sideline. Of course, over here on the north side, they have the teams on
Lion, throw in.
the bleacher side, so you can hear a lot more of what goes on during the course of a game. As trying to set things up right now is Eden Hofer, and it's going to sneak away from Linn-Mar, and giving chase right now for the Jaguars is Piper Zeman, senior forward, as she heads over there, and the Jags will get a throw in once again. A brisk morning, got a little bit of rain falling. Our game day forecast calls for a high of about 52 this morning, and winds coming out of the south. Going to warm things up through the day and through the week, but right now this morning we've got to deal with the brunt of it. Jags coming through the middle, Postma, and she can't quite get through. Maddie Postma tore her ACL August 26th of 2025 and is back right now playing for the Jaguars. Incredible comeback for her. The junior has been starting for a couple of years for the Jags. Started as a freshman. Speaking of freshmen, Kale Pizzetti with a touch there in the middle. Postma now up the left side. We'll see Postma a lot of times in her career has played in the midfield, but looks like they've got Pizzetti playing in the midfield right now. Postma very good with her back to the goal, creating for her teammates, and also has the opportunity to get some goals on her own.
Centennial, corner kick.
And that's going to be a corner kick. Evie Boyle comes in to take it all the way from the other end of the field. Jaguars with a wind at their back as they head north in this first period. You can hear that wind blowing outside. Boyle into the wind right now, puts it up, and it's going to blow and hit the crossbar on the upright, on the goalpost for the football field here. And that'll be a goal kick now for Linn-Mar. The Lions, again, coming off a loss last night down on the south side of town at Ankeny. I'm pretty sure they were planning on going home last night and driving back in the morning. They were here plenty early this morning. Battle over on the far side. Sure, don't have any ball girls on the opposite side over there today, so the ball carried over quite a ways. Someone slept in this morning, it looks like. Boyle to take the throw in. She has a lot of power behind it. A lot of times they can almost use these as set pieces as she gets that ball up in the air, carries down, and knocked out of there by Linn-Mar. Battle for it down in the corner. And ball's knocked out of bounds once again. It's going to go to the Lions. Toss goes straight into the ground. As the Lions going to retreat. Hannah Clark, the coach for the Lions. Starmer knocks one over. Jags attacking though right now. Coming up from the back is Paskovich. Jags so good in the historically build their team from the back forward, and Evie Boyle, Emery Becker in the midfield. Of course, some great ones in the past, as you see Megan Gray playing a little more defense today as well, as that wind continues to whip around outside, blowing right into our press box. Linn-Mar here with the throw-in.
Throw in for Linn-Mar.
Taking the throw in, I think it's Josie Westlink down there in the corner. Tosses it in. Lions have it back for a second. Gray battles for it. Knocked over towards the middle for the Lions. And I apologize, but I just cannot see these numbers on these uniforms right now, so I'm going to have a tough time picking up the Lions players right now. I believe down there with it was Drea Kern. But from where I'm at, the red on the black uniform numbers just do not work out so hot for me. Jags will take the throw in on the far side of the field. Cycle things back through. Becker lets it go to Gray. Gray may give it a run up the left side. No, she tries to push it over the top. She's going to let Pizzetti, who's got a lot of speed. Pizzetti in the open field. It's Pizzetti on Starmer. Pizzetti tries to go to the middle, as she does, and it is just off the toe coming through. Trying to see who that was coming through for the Jags.
Okay, Linn-Mar.
That was Zeman. But you can see right away that speed of Kale Pizzetti. They thought they might get her out for track this year too, but the ball just kicked ahead and they let her use her speed to get out front. Jags trying to sneak one through to Zeman once again. Linn-Mar already off to a better start than they were last night. They were down 2-0 almost immediately to Ankeny after a couple goals from Avery Taylor for the Hawkettes last night. Jags were also off to a quick start last night, 4.5 minutes in, and Poskovich had already scored a goal. Linn-Mar, though, in the open field right now. They make a push down the right side with Hofer. Hofer trying to make a move over the top, nicely weighted, and the wind picks it up a little bit, and making a run down to the corners, Ellinger. And it'll be a Linn-Mar throw-in right now. Jags would like to take advantage of this wind at their back in the first period. I think you can probably hear that blowing in the microphone right now.
Linn-Mar.
So the Lions set to take the throw in here. A little battle. Jags have not been able to possess things a whole lot here yet this morning. Linn-Mar's done a nice job controlling the ball. Down in the corner right now for Linn-Mar is pushing through with Blackford. Back to the middle, squaring up and getting a foot on it as Chloe DeChant tries to get her left foot on it. Can't do it, and Linn-Mar keeps the ball at their end of the field. Limiting Jags' opportunities so far. Just inside the penalty box. That's Westlink. Linn-Mar much better spacing already today and much better passing, controlling the ball than we saw from the Lions just a few hours ago. And that shot over the top, and is that into the net? No, that's over top. Lands on top from over here. That was close, I think, here. That was just over top of the outstretched arms of Riley Litchfield. Litchfield, the junior, is already committed to Concordia St. Paul. A handful of Jags already have. Emery Becker, senior, is going to St. Olaf. Evie Boyle, the senior, going to Southwest Minnesota State. And McKenna Gray, the junior, is committed to Minnesota State. There's someone banged up for the Jaguars down on the field. I can't see. That's Postma. She's jogging it out right now. Seems to be okay. And the Jags going to have another opportunity for an Iowa Rush corner kick.
Jaguar corner kick.
Can't tell who is taking this down in the corner. Jags are going to take this short and try to set something up from the edge. Sent towards the goal, over top, and making a run at it. Not quite able to get there was Becker. A little too tall for Emery Becker, as now Linn-Mar will get the goal kick once again, this time with Starmer. Just about 10 minutes into this one, scoreless on a blustery morning here on the north side of Ankeny. That Ball goes off Pizzetti. Pizzetti wheels up and tries to bend it in and misses just wide right. Nice move there by Kale Pizzetti. We're going to call her name a lot. The freshman, an incredible athlete here for Ankeny Centennial. Substitution set to come in for the Jaguars. Our first Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution is a freshman, Gabby Berger.
Jaguar lineup, number 10,
Midfielder comes in
Gabrielle
and a check
Berger.
on Postma as she took a second earlier and wanted to make sure everything's all right as she goes down to the end of the bench. She appears to be just fine though. Ball to the middle right now, and this is Berger. Berger pushes it up the right side. They're going to try to get something in the middle to Pizzetti. Try to sneak it through, and Linn-Mar takes possession back. Jags again down to the corner, making a run. Pushing it through, trying to connect, and it's knocked out of bounds, and another corner kick coming up for the Jags.
Corner kick
Extra
awarded to
ball
the Jaguars.
comes onto the field. Might have that happen a little bit today, more than once, with wind blowing the way it is. Ball goes up over the top and not quite able to knock it in. Jags with some chances here early on in the corner.
Linn-Mar, goal kick.
Linn-Mar going to keep this thing low. Not going to take their chances into this strong wind out of the south. Again, that's going to warm things up during the course of the day, but as of right now, it's pretty chilly. Jags battling for it, trying to sneak it through once again. Down in the corner. Everybody leaning around right now. Looked like a rugby scrum. In fact, we're looking at doing some rugby here in the near future with the popularity that it's taking on here in Ankeny and around the state.
Awarded to Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar will take another goal kick. Happy prom day to these Ankeny Centennial ladies. Junior and senior prom tonight will be down at the, well, they'll be here for after prom, be right back at school. Long day for these ladies. Huge day of activities on the slate here at Ankeny Centennial, as the track teams as well are down at the Jim Duncan Relays down at Drake. As Boyle will take the throw in once again. Again, try to use this as a set piece, get this ball up close to the goal, treat it almost just like a corner kick as she takes the long run. Boyle up towards the goal, over the tie. It's right back to Boyle. Chance here for the Jags to get one over the top, and it's knocked out of bounds. And once again, from the exact same spot, will be a throw in for Evie Boyle. Make sure I get all these activities down that are going on today. And this game, part of the Crosstown Invitational. We'll try to get you some of those other games that are going on as that ball tries to sneak through and Jags not able to get anything on it. They're going to get another opportunity for an Iowa Rush corner kick.
Corner kick for the Jaguars.
I believe the boys soccer team has a game this morning as well. Boyle to take this one right into the wind. Everybody gets moving. Boyle drills that one into the wind. A header. Middle, ball up in the air. Dangerous there. Pizzetti tries to knock it through. Can't do it. Is Starmer right there for it once again. Yes, boys soccer team this morning is playing Scott Catholic. In fact, that's already taken place. I'm not sure that I've seen a final from that yet. We'll try to get a look at that one on our Roof Iowa CIML scoreboard. Scott Catholic, strong tradition over there in Omaha. 15 minutes into this one, still scoreless right now between Ankeny Centennial and Linn-Mar. Taking the throw in for Linn-Mar right now is Josie Westlink. Long throw into the wind. 2-2 Jags and Scott. The boys score this morning. Last word we had. Imagine that's got to be well, they might have had some lightning delays. There was quite a bit of weather over on that side. Ball goes out of bounds. Jags will get the throw in. Pizzetti
Jaguar throw in.
decides to let Gray take the toss. Ball is going to roll out the end of the pitch and be a goal kick for Starmer. Actually, Starmer won't take the kick. Let one of her defenders take it. Jags have kept the ball down on their end of the field a lot more since early on. Linn-Mar had a long possession to get things started. They're trying to flip the field, send things down here again, but Gray's going to let that roll out of bounds and take the throw in quickly as they try to get it in. They like to get that ball just in front of Pizzetti and let her use her speed. Ellinger gets a touch on it. Linn-Mar back towards the middle. This is Hadley Bergen.
Lyon throw in.
Saw Bergen play a little bit as a freshman last year on the defensive end. Battle for it right now in the middle. Jags going to come away with it, giving chase is Becker, and a foul going to be called on Linn-Mar. Jags get a kick here.
Free kick for
honestly,
the
from
Jaguars.
50 yards away right now with the wind at their back, especially with the foot that Boyle's got, Jags may have a chance here to get one up there pretty close to the goal. See if Boyle elects to take this one long or just keep possession right now. Looks like she's going to take a big swing at it. Jags get running towards the goal, gets up over the top, header in right up by the goal, and headed off the top, off the head of, who was that got it?
Jaguar goal.
Number 10, that was Berger. Gabby Berger, the freshman, off the long kick from 52 yards away from senior Evie Boyle. The senior to freshman connection, and the Jaguars have taken a 1-0 lead.
Gabby Berger on the goal for the Jaguars.
I'll have to look. I'm not sure if Berger was one of the 5 Jags to score last night or not, but that was perfectly done. Jags with a little spunk right now. Into the open field once again. This is Pizzetti, knocked away. Ball floating away right now. Jags converging. Jags trying to keep their space defensively as well. And the Jags, they're going to say a foul there on Conger. Emily Conger. Conger, senior midfielder. Said she put her arms behind her and boxed out the defender. They're not going to allow that here this morning. Gray going to try to cycle it back through. Maybe had a little bit too much on it. That gives the ball to Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar on the run. Gray. Linn-Mar sneaking it through. They go back towards the middle and knocking it down and getting on top of it there was Litchfield. First time that Linn-Mar's had a huge threat. Earlier they were quite a ways away from the goal when the shot went high. Jags with the early 1-0 lead off the head of Gabby Berger.
Throw in for Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar stolen away by the Jaguars momentarily. Trying to get a run through there for Jaden Jackson in the game. Jackson, a star on the track team for Centennial as well. Playing soccer this morning.
Throw in for Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar taking the throw in right now. This is Westlink. And not able to control it as the ball goes out of bounds off Harley Titus's chest. And Boyle going to come in and take the throw. And the Jags advance at about 20 yards on the throw, and she'll take another throw in. A little slippery for her off this rain. This ball skids off the turf a little differently, and ball's out of bounds again, so the Jags have advanced it over 50 yards, and that is going to go down to the corner. So the Jags started this off about 80 yards away right now.
To the Jaguars.
As the throw-ins just continue to advance everything down. Boyle to take the throw once again. Knocks it up there close. Knocked out momentarily. Battle for it. Jags going to control it with Gray. Gray with a touch to Conger. And Starmer corrals it in. Again, I think you can hear that wind pretty good right now. Jags will cycle things through the back end and get started here once again. Down the side right now, this is Jackson. And another corner kick for the Jaguars. Brought to you by Iowa Rush Soccer Club, iowarush.com.
Corner kick for the Jaguars.
See if Boyle can notch another assist here. Jags crowding the goal right now. You see, sometimes they'll go over the top of the goal and try to bring it back in. Right now, everybody's playing it a little bit shorter. Now going to draw the defense away. Change up the play. Jags going to try to make a run at it right now. I can't tell who is. I think it's Conger down underneath the goal right now. Jags are back with everybody else. Tries to send one through, and nobody there to get it. Gray takes a shot with her left foot, and that's going to go just wide of target. Jags, after Linn-Mar had a long possession to start the game, it has been played primarily on the Jaguar half of the field here the last 20 minutes. As Linn-Mar takes the goal kick. Ooh, nice move. Nice play there by Hofer as the Lions try to push up the left side, but the Jags are all there for it. Becker tries to go up the right side. Jags have everybody marked. Bergen taken away. Linn-Mar slides it through, and they're going to let Litchfield go back and grab the ball. Litchfield takes the kick. Battle for the ball. Pizzetti's got it. She's going to try to get wheeled around. Pizzetti up the right side, turns the corner. She's going to try to connect with Jackson, streaking through the middle. Pizzetti squares up, sends it across, and headed out of there by Linn-Mar. Gray pushes it right back through to Pizzetti, who came back through the middle of the field. A lot of contact. Pizzetti wheels up and just left of the target. Off the upright.
Shot on goal for Kale Pizzetti.
Linn-Mar to take another goal kick. 16 minutes to go in the first half. Jags with a 1-0 lead off the head of Gabby Berger. Boscovich. Gonna recycle things for the Jags, change up some angles. Through the middle, not quite able to connect there, and it's off of Berger. No, it's not. That is off of Linn-Mar, out of bounds. Gray gonna set things up. Other games going on today on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks. We will be heading over to Northview Stadium right after this for the Ankeny boys taking on Davenport North, and also down on the south side of town tonight at Ankeny, or this afternoon at Ankeny High School, starting at noon, is the Ankeny girls taking on number 2 Waverly Shellrock, a very talented Waverly Shellrock team, and there's a foul on some physical play by Gabby Berger. Other games on the Crosstown Invitational. Last night, Cedar Falls and Valley played each other. Pleasant Valley and Northwest against each other as well. This morning, Waukee Northwest and Cedar Falls will play. And Pleasant Valley and Valley will go up against each other. That will take place on this field right after. We will not be carrying that game, as like I said, we've got to get over and cover the Ankeny boys.
Number 15 into the Jaguar lineup, Maddie Postma.
Postma back into the lineup in a Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Not a ton of subs for the Jaguars used so far this morning. There's Jackson. Tries to connect it through to Postma. Berger, and taken away by Linn-Mar. Slide tackle by Boyle, takes it away. To the far side of the field, Pizzetti makes a run. Jags setting up the offense, have some streakers through the middle. Trying to connect down there to Jackson, who's trying to show off her track speed, and that ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Jaguars.
Throw-in for the Jaguars.
Jags making another substitution
Jaguars
right now, brought to you by Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
Rebecca Flick.
Another freshman, Rebecca Flick, who is also a very talented track athlete. Sister Julia was a great athlete for the Jaguars as well. But Rebecca making it work right now as a dual sport varsity athlete as a freshman here in the largest class of schools in Iowa. Boyle's got a tire shoot. You see how much space the Jaguars are able to give Boyle. They've been using her arms as a weapon for years. Gets that one in towards the goal. It's headed out. Jags on the attack. It's knocked out. Conger takes a shot at the goal and just over the top and wide left. Heavy Boyle, not the only Boyle whose arm has been used here on the north side of Ankeny. Sister Cora,
checking in for
state
Linn-Mar,
championship
19,
pitcher
Kaden
for the Jaguars.
Austin.
Cadence Poston comes into the game for Coach Hannah Clark and the Linn-Mar Lions. Poston played quite a bit last night in that game at Ankeny. Linn-Mar's substitutions are not nearly as liberal here this morning as they were last night. They were looking for any answers last night against the Hawkettes as Ankeny got out to an early 3-0 lead on their way to a 5-1 victory. 12 minutes to go in the first half here. Gray on the throw-in. Tries to get over the top to Postma. Battle for it, and Jackson's got it. Now to Gray. Berger sends one towards the middle. Nobody there for the Jags. Good defense down there. It looked like it was, I believe it was Chloe DeChant screening everybody off. Ball sneaks away and out of bounds. It'll go to the Jags as Becker and Blackford. Some physical play right into the bench of Linn-Mar. Gray to take the throw in, as the official told her she had gone too far downfield, and then she ends up running right back to the same spot anyway. Jackson tries to control it. Backspin keeps the ball on the turf, inbounds. Here it is to Berger. Berger out physical there by the Lions. Romero pushes it up the right side. Looking for someone to cut through the middle. It goes off the back of Gray out of bounds.
Throw in for the Lions.
Cutting through, Linn-Mar takes a shot, and it's wide. Be a goal kick for Litchfield. Jags with another substitution coming in. Poskovich coming back into the game.
Checking in for the Jaguars, number 22, Grace Poskovich.
Poskovich came in for Berger. Boyle back to Gray. Back to the middle with Becker. Jags would like to be setting this up a little bit closer to their goal. Things on the right side. Now the Jags into the open field, making a run up the right side with Berger. Cuts back to the middle. Berger sends one through. They try to connect and couldn't quite get it through to Jackson.
Goal kick for Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar gonna again take it short in this wind right now. They'll have the throw in on the far side.
Throw in for the Lions.
Fast moving first half here. Postma cuts through the open field. Very physical through there as the Jags trying to bully their way in. Swinging around now over on the right side for Linn-Mar. This is Blackford. Blackford to the middle. Hofer. Linn-Mar's connected on a couple as they try to slide things through once again. Back and forth on the give and go. Romero loses control of it, and it's back to the Jags, taken away by Poskovich. Now the Jags will try to set things up. Good move there by Jackson. Jackson uses her speed up the left side, trying to connect in the middle with Flick. Jackson comes around and loses it just off the end. The wind got behind it. She had Rebecca Flick, but that ball was just a little bit far in front of her. These two are stars on the track for Coach Tyler Asby as well. Rest of that team running down at the Jim Duncan relays at Drake this morning. Jags have got to be one of the faster teams out there. I know they would have loved to have Kale Pizzetti running track this year as well. McKenna Gray, a speedster. Her sister was a state champ track runner for Centennial. Also a state champ on the soccer pitch. Went on to have a great career at Minnesota, the Golden Gophers. Jags with a bunch of players playing college soccer right now.
Linn-Mar substitution, number 14, Claire Lauren.
Madison Balshitis at Concordia St. Paul, Livia Kroska at Denver, Ava Martin at Missouri Western State,
for Linn-Mar.
Maddie Stribe at Iowa Central. So Coach Chris Allen's done a nice job of sending players to the next level. There's been a bunch of them in his career as a coach for Centennial. We're down to 6 minutes to go, just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. McKenna Gray will take the throw in. And the ball goes off the pitch. And a big win for the Jaguar boys today over Skutt Catholic. 3-2, Jaguars are able to beat Skutt. That's a huge win for Coach Duax and squad. Score brought to you by Roof Iowa, covering the CIML and all of Central Iowa. Roof Iowa siding and gutters as well. Linn-Mar tries to push one to the middle, and Riley Cummings now into the game for the Jaguars, knocks it away. Litchfield back to Boyle. She's going to let Boyle set things up on the back end. Boyle and Gray give you a lot of veteran leadership there, and Gray wheels through. Gray going to try to push things through. Everybody's still on sides for the Jags, pushes it ahead to Jackson. Sneaks it through, tried to cut through to Gray, and Linn-Mar comes up and knocks it away. Nice play defensively by Sarah White. As the ball goes out of bounds, will be a throw in for the Jags. Wind is whipping around this morning.
Number 2, Piper Zeman. And number 13, Kale Pizzetti.
Back into the game. Kale Pizzetti back into the game as well after a break there. And our Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitutions. As it looks like Jackson and Flick will take a breather. Linn-Mar's decided they're not going to let Pizzetti go with her speed. They're going to be very physical with it. They've just been warned about how physical they were being with her as she cut through the middle.
Goal kick for Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar on the goal kick. Ball gets absolutely knocked down in the wind after what looked like a rocket shot from Starmer. Just died about the 25-yard line and went straight down. Linn-Mar pushing it ahead on the far side with Cummings giving, that side. Bergen giving defense over there. My sheet flipped around. Towards the middle and over the top of the goal. And out of bounds for a goal kick for Litchfield. Another substitution right now for Linn-Mar is Harley Titus.
Lineup, number 3,
checks back in.
Harley Titus.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Gray wants to get something through. Pizzetti's onside. There's nobody in front of Pizzetti. It's Pizzetti coming down through right now with Zeman. Pizzetti wheels up. She's covered. She had 3 defenders around her. Nowhere to get the ball to, though. It's not like basketball where you can just pick it up and throw it over top of everybody. And then Pizzetti, very physical, down in the corner. He gets called for a foul. It'll be a free kick
for Linn-Mar.
For the Lions. We'll see how much the wind affects things right now in the second half, as we've seen Centennial have the ball for the bulk of the first half. Linn-Mar trying to make a play here towards the end of the half as Boyle knocks it back through to Conger. Oh, they tried to sneak it through to Postma, but left it a little bit short. Ball a little bit past Kern there for Linn-Mar as Boyle tries to push one through the middle, gets away momentarily, and there's a Pizzetti comes through and takes it away. And now Gray in the passing lane. Jags going to try to set things up right now with 100 seconds to go in this first half. The far side, again, nothing called there. He was trying to get the calls on earlier about the girls that were holding people back, and he called it early and then hasn't called it again as that ball rolls out the back of the pitch.
Lion, goal kick.
Minute left in the first half.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Ooh, off the face, and that's going to drop drop a lion over there. They're going to check her
Injury,
immediately.
timeout.
See who that was. The trainer's out there immediately right off the face. That's going to stop the clock with 46 seconds to go in the first half. First stoppage we've had other than the goal. Especially on that's going to hurt any day of the week, but on a colder morning like this, can't tell if that's Raker or Titus. It's Titus. That's confirmed by my spotter. Man, that had a pepper this morning. Round of applause. Case of Harley Titus. She felt it a lot worse than everybody else, unfortunately for her. Everybody in the crowd felt that as well. Throw in right now for Boyle. Long throw in for one last push at the goal. Sneaking it through, Jags. Conger thought she had it for a second. Ball kicked out of bounds, and it'll be another throw in for Linn-Mar.
Throw in for the Lions.
Out of bounds off Gray. 10 seconds left in the half.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That'll do it for the first half.
And that's the end of the first half. Jaguars in the lead after a Gabby Berger goal from Evie Boyle. 1-0 our score. We'll be back shortly with our second half here on the Centennial Digital channel on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks here, presented today by the Iowa Rush Soccer Club.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Frank, when you think Fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sunkissed Orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
My dad always said, if you take care of people, everything else takes care of itself. That promise has guided us since 1978. Since then, you've trusted us with first cars, family cars, fast cars, and the memories in between. Your journey, our promise, that's why we're here.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
So when an athlete walks into Linn-Mar Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
And Frank, when you think Fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sun-kissed orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
My dad always said, if you take care of people, everything else takes care of itself. That promise has guided us since 1978. Since then, you've trusted us with first cars, family cars, fast cars, and the memories in between. Your journey, our promise, that's why we're here.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Welcome back as we are ready to go with the second half of action. Looks like maybe Libby Werner will be heading into goal for Linn-Mar. Can't tell if there's been a change there or not. I believe that's her. Jaguars in their home white, well, road white as the home team this morning. Linn-Mar in their home black, but these teams each played last night, so they just save the laundry. Don't have to have the quick turnaround, just wear a different uniform here today. Jags will be shooting at the south end or the left side of this. Quick move by Linn-Mar, coming through the middle and then taken away. Linn-Mar going to try to take advantage of some of this wind in the second half, taken away by the Jags. See if they try to put one ahead. It's tough to connect on those right now in this wind right now as they tried to get one through to Zeman. Jags will take the throw in here with Josie Ellinger. Physical play there, knocks down Conger, who's a little slow getting up. Quick motions over and says she's okay.
Correction, free kick for the Jaguars.
Looks like she's got a little chuckle on her there. Jags will take the free kick with Boyle. See how much she can get into this wind. Well, then, pretty good off the ground there as the ball hung up in the air for a long time. Boyle sneaks one through to Pizzetti, and big collision there. Everybody, let's see here. Is there an injury?
Injury, timeout.
No, the clock continues to run. They've not stopped it yet. Okay, looks like they're gonna stop the clock here. As the training staff is out there to look at Josie Westlink. She is walking off under her own power. Big collision with Pizzetti. Looks like she might have taken a knee to the thigh. Well, Charlie horse there is coming in for her now will be Claire Lorenz.
Checking in to the Lion lineup, number 14, Claire Lorenz.
Long kick there, taken back by the Jags. Nice move made by Zeman. Zeman up the right side. Linn-Mar's brought an extra defender back, it looks like, to start off this period. As Conger can't get it by the defender. And comes back and gets it once again. Conger pushes one through, gonna let Postma give it a run. Postma just bullies her way through. And to the left foot there is Zeman, not able to get it by Werner. A kick, I'm not sure the Jags were ready for the wind behind the ball. Conger tries to get it through the middle of the field, and it's taken away by Linn-Mar, Drea Kern. Romero trying to set something up for Linn-Mar here and pushes it too strong. It'll be a goal kick for the Jags. Jags scored 17 minutes into this one with freshman Gabby Berger taking a header off a set piece from 50 yards away. And Evie Boyle with a wind at her back placed it perfectly for her. Jags just playing their second game of the year. The first couple were rained out. Another ball off the face of a Lion. The ball's going to roll out the back edge. Once again, the wind I feel like has picked up. I know it's supposed to pick up throughout the course of the day, and I'm sure you can hear it in the microphones as well.
Okay.
Jags trying to sneak it through. It's going to take some short passes right now in this wind to connect with everybody. Ball shot and wide of the goal as Litchfield uses the upright to corral herself back in.
Checking in for the Jaguars, number 10, Gabby Berger.
Gabby Berger back in another Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. And it looks like still favoring her leg a little bit there is Conger. ball sent way over top. Linn-Mar brought a lot of fans over. Jags, nice crowd as well this morning on a not nice morning for anything to do outside. Best way I can describe it. 35 minutes when this one's over, we'll be heading over to Ankeny Stadium at Northview Middle School for the Ankeny boys, taking on Davenport North. Ball just hangs up in that wind right now. Nice job to connect it across to Zeman. Zeman wants to get one through. Becker. Now Pizzetti making a run. Pizzetti up the left side. Jags cutting towards the goal. Everybody on sides, but Pizzetti may just take this herself. The left footer puts it just right of the goal. Not quite able to find the target.
Goal kick for the Lions.
Linn-Mar now with Ellinger showing off her speed. Long run made down now by Avery DeChant.
Linn-Mar, throw in.
To take the throw in. Ball comes through and knocked down, open net right now, and just wide of the target for Linn-Mar as Litchfield had taken a big dive to try to keep that ball in.
Into the Linn-Mar lineup, number 22, Sarah White.
Hustled and got herself right back in front of the goal to make that target a lot harder to hit. Linn-Mar to take another throw in here with DeChant. Wind continues to blow. Official ends up getting hit a few times by the ball. Keeps finding him there in the middle. The ball was dropped there. Jags to take the throw in here.
Throw in for the Lions.
Sweet DeChant once again. Ball rolls out of bounds and Linn-Mar just picks it up and official just went with it. Linn-Mar now with the wind at their back trying to threaten here in the second half. Under 32 minutes to play in this one.
Throw in for Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar now going to cycle back through, but Pizzetti's going to make that difficult on him. Paskovich, long run across the field out of bounds. It's going to go towards the Jags. Quick throw in, Becker with a touch, through to Paskovich. Out of bounds, another throw in for the Jaguars. Long ball over the top of Boyles there once again as the rain starting to fall a little bit more again here this morning, streaking our press box windows. This one across now. Berger swings it over now to Zeman. Perfect ball through to Pizzetti. Pizzetti with Jackson streaking down the middle, sends it to Jackson, and just behind her. Jags with another chance, though, through the middle, and it's back to the Linn-Mar side. Battle for it on the far corner, and that is Gray that's going to go ahead and take that one away. Back through to Boyle. Boyle was going to send it towards the middle and thought better of it as she saw some Lions converging. Far side off the Jags, out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar
Under 30 minutes to play in the second half in this one. We do have draws now in high school soccer. Change made a year ago.
Jaguar substitution, number 20, Emily Conger.
Conger comes back in the game for the Jags in a Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Postma will have a seat. 1-0, Jags in the lead here on the north side of Ankeny in this Crosstown Invitational. Look at our Roof Iowa CIML scoreboard. The Jaguar boys victorious this morning over Scott Catholic. Took a 2-0 lead. Scott able to tie things back up, and eventually the Jags win 3-2. Big win early on in this season for Coach Duax's squad. Linn-Mar tries to wheel things up, and takes a skip off the turf, and Litchfield knocks it down. The wet turf, the ball just bounces a little bit differently off it.
The save.
Battle for the ball. Jaguars come away with it. Right now, this is Ellinger. Linn-Mar trying to threaten a little bit more here. Boyle knocks it out. Conger now. Nice ball over here to Ellinger. Trying to push it ahead, and waiting to check in for Linn-Mar is Vanessa Cormier. And the ball hits her before she checks in.
Into the Linn-Mar lineup, number 17, Vanessa Cormier.
DeChant to take the throw in. Nope, changes her mind. Sarah White to take the throw in. Long one thrown down. Boyle the only one there. She's going to let it roll out the back of the pitch. The wind is whipping right now out here. Definitely has picked up, and it is in the favor of the Lions right now.
Jaguar goal kick.
Jags will take the goal kick. Probably have to leave this one short. The wind is going to mess with it quite a bit. Oh, that's tough here. Boyle lost it momentarily, and it'll be a throw in for Linn-Mar. Gotta be careful right now the way this wind is blowing. This is one of those situations where the ball could blow a way that you don't expect it to go. Battle in the middle, and the ball is going to go. It'll be a deep throw in for the Jags. Deep throw in down to the corner.
Corner kick for the Jaguars.
Linn-Mar gets the ball back right away, pushing it ahead, and it's going to roll out again. That wind picks it up, and they're going to say it went off the Jags. That'll be a corner kick for Linn-Mar.
Corner kick for Linn-Mar.
mess of people there in the middle. Linn-Mar going to try to continue to possess it as they bring the ball across the middle to Romero. Wheeling back around. Good defense there by Becker. The captain knocks it down.
A pair of Jaguar substitutions, number 3, Jaden Jackson, and number 15, Maddie Postma.
Couple more Jags coming into the game. Jackson and Postma back in right now in a Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Long throw. Linn-Mar up the right side, going to try to get one centered here, and it's well short.
Goal kick for the Jaguars.
Jags again have had to play defense with this 20-mile-an-hour wind in their face through the first 16 minutes of the second half. So far, clean sheet kept by Litchfield and her defensive staff. That ball sneaks through. Tough spot right here. Nice job to wheel around and knock it out of there by Bergen. Boyle knocks that one out. Again to the middle. Danger zone right now. Romero wheels up, sends it towards the goal, and just over the top. Linn-Mar continues to threaten.
Shot on goal from the Lions. That will bring up a Jaguar goal kick.
Jags would love to get the ball down to the other end of the field, but got a big old wall of wind facing them right now. Going to be tough to mount any sort of offensive attack consistently.
Throw in, Linn-Mar.
Ball knocked out of bounds once again. Over towards the Jaguar baseball field, which is as green as it can possibly be this time of year. Linn-Mar pushed back towards midfield. DeChant sent back towards the middle. Another shot for Linn-Mar, and again, just wide of target. Thought it might have gone off a Jaguar, actually, but that will be a
goal kick now for the Jaguars.
Goal kick for the Jags. Again, Jags just have to be careful here with that ball in front of the goal with this wind right now. Linn-Mar comes through again, and slipping a little bit to come out and get it was Litchfield, but right now it's taking those kicks. She decides to drill one into the wind, and Litchfield, who used to be part of the Jaguar football team, got every part of that one. Linn-Mar again on the attack, but Becker knocks it down. Gonna swing it back through for Bergen. Back up the middle for Jackson, may be able to run one through with Postma. Postma up the right side. Postma, green grass in front of her, sends one towards the goal and whips it wide left. Jaguars have an injury here out at midfield.
Injury, timeout.
And that is Jaden Jackson. With her right leg as she made a cut. .21 minutes to go here in this second half. Go ahead and go to commercial as they take a look at Jaden Jackson out there on the field and be back right after this on Centennial Digital today on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
My dad always said, if you take care of people, everything else takes care of itself. That promise has guided us since 1978. Since then, you've trusted us with first cars, family cars, fast cars, and the memories in between. Your journey, our promise, that's why we're here.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
Into the Jaguar lineup is number 2, Piper Zeman.
Back into action here as Jaden gets checked out. I wish the best for her. Sophomore forward, a talented multi-sport athlete for the Jaguars. So look at her right leg.
Free kick, Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar will take the free kick here. Halfway through the second half, Jaguars in the lead 1-0 off the noggin of Gabby Berger as that one rolls through to Litchfield once again. Jaguars is trying to preserve this 1-0 lead. Ball way up in the air. He's trying to flip the field here at some point, but that wind and the Linn-Mar Lions are making it very tough. Seeking one through to Romero. Ball going to continue to roll out the back edge. Jaguars will take another goal kick.
Goal kick awarded to the Jaguars.
Jaguars just not able to crack this front line of Linn-Mar here in the second half with this wind behind them.
Jaguar throw in.
Jags about the deepest they've gone into Linn-Mar territory here in this second half. Been down there a couple times but never threatened, and it looks like it's going to be difficult to do this trip as well.
Throw in for the Jaguars.
Ellinger to take the throw in.
Throw in for Centennial.
Jags taking the throw in on the far side and then decide to let Boyle take it. Again, Jags is trying to preserve this lead right now and send Linn-Mar home on an 0-2 trip to Polk County. Wind is whipping in the Lions' favor right now as they look to threaten once again, sliding one through and just a little bit outside the reach of DeChant. Actually, that's Kern.
Shot goes to the left. That will bring up a Jaguar goal kick.
Boyle waiting back for it to send one through. That's a nice touch from Boyle. Jags just have not been able to get the ball though into the offensive end, and they're going to say play on. And Litchfield there to get it once again. Both these teams have got to be tired. They played last night and then again, quick turnaround at 10 o'clock this morning. Under 16 to go, still 1-0 Jags. Ball goes out of bounds. That'll be another throw in for Linn-Mar.
Throw in for Linn-Mar.
Long throw over the top. Boyle knocks it out. And the ball going to go to the Jaguars there. Nice job using the body by Poskovich. A lot of physical play down there right now as Jags coming through. Linn-Mar on the attack, and again there for it.
Saved by Riley Litchfield.
Is Litchfield. They have peppered her with shots in this second half. Another ball sent towards Litchfield up over the top.
Shot on goal left just high. That will bring up a Jaguar goal kick.
Pinballs back and forth, little battle for it there in the middle. Becker. Linn-Mar now on the run. Boyle sends one, and she's fine with kicking that one out of bounds. Trying to use some time off the clock right now and limit touches for Linn-Mar in the latter stages of this one. After this, give us about 20-25 minutes to get down to Northview Stadium and get set up down there. We'll have the Ankeny boys on, taking on Davenport North from Northview. Busy day in sports in Ankeny. The Ankeny girls will be taking on Waverly Shell Rock. That happens at noon as well. Centennial boys already victorious. Big win over Scott Catholic this morning over in Council Bluffs.
Centennial throwing.
3-2, big early season win for Coach Brian Duax.
Into the Jaguar
and
lineup,
the boys.
Number 10, Gabby Berger.
Touch through to post Muppet, taken back right away by Kern. And Linn-Mar will get the free kick. Linn-Mar trying to extend this out. Keeping the ball. They've had it down on their offensive end so much in this second half. The Jags have bent. So far, no breaking. Boyle going to take a big swing at that one over the head of Postma in the middle of the field. Trying to sneak one through and catch the cutter Berger, but another Linn-Mar foot is there to thwart it. Ball sent off the hip of Gray pretty hard, but another move there for Linn-Mar. Back to the middle, and Litchfield gets on top of it. A one-handed stop as Litchfield reaches back.
Litchfield on the save.
Future Concordia St. Paul goalkeeper in her third year of starting in goal for Coach Chris Allen. Shows her worth there. Jags are trying to get one through to Postma, but man, so tough right now against everything working against them out on the field.
Jaguar throwing. Throwing, Linn-Mar.
Gray gives chase. The wind continues to howl. Back to the middle, Boyle stops it. Back to the middle, off the head of Becker. Linn-Mar another shot, and it goes off the foot of Bergen out of bounds. Another Iowa Rush corner kick.
Corner kick for the Lions.
Linn-Mar. Ball sent in, up over the top. The cutter, and couldn't quite put it in, was DeChant. Sent it over the top of the goal. The ball was coming straight down.
For the Jaguars.
Jags now under 10. They will be perfectly content with a 1-0 win this morning. Bergen. Linn-Mar pressing the issue right now. Good touch to the middle by Poskovich. Postma sends one over here on the edge to Zeman. Jags trying to threaten right now. They would slam the door shut. Great look. Postma, they called her onside. Postma in the open field. Maddie Postma one-on-one. Gets it past the goal, and Maddie Postma from 10 yards out. The goal.
Number 15, Maddie Postma.
They just needed one opportunity to get somebody in the open field, and they capitalized with a Maddie Postma goal with 8:52 to go in the ball game.
8 minutes and 52 seconds left in the half. That puts up the Jaguars 2-0.
I will take my chances with Maddie Postma in the open field, and she was able to drill the back of the net. So that should slam the door shut on any hopes of a Linn-Mar comeback. Into the wind, but kept the ball on the ground. And that'll be a corner kick for the Lions.
Linn-Mar, corner kick.
Ball high up in there, sent out. Trying to get a foot on it was Poskovich. Linn-Mar back towards the goal, and Litchfield there once again. Riley Litchfield has earned her post-game meal today. Are we getting a little bit of sun peeking out right now on the north side of Ankeny? Starting to feel like it as the wind continues to howl. And we've got a yellow card. Clock stops. And Maddie Postma being a little too physical, they say.
Yellow card on the play. Into the Jaguar lineup, number 20, Emily Conger.
Linn-Mar sends one up over the top. They snuck somebody behind, and Litchfield gets a hand on it, and it goes into the back of the goal.
Lion goal.
See who got it with 7:37 to go. So that changes things up quite a bit right away. It didn't take long at all. Off the free kick. Didn't see who got it there for Linn-Mar. Had a tough time with their numbers all day long. Black on black uniforms, the red letters are tough to see from a distance. Jaguars. Jags again just trying to...
That last goal was scored by number 10, Aubrey Luck.
Aubrey Luck. She also had the goal last night for Linn-Mar in their loss at Ankeny. Her second goal of this trip to northern Polk County. Under 7 to play. Jags hanging on to a 2-1 lead at the moment. Linn-Mar showed just how fast they can strike. Bergen. And Linn-Mar takes possession back. Now Bergen bullies her way through. Out of bounds. It will be a Linn-Mar throw-in now, under 6.5 to go. 2-1 Jags. Trying to start the season 2-0. It's number 4 Linn-Mar. Rebecca Flick and Maddie Postma set to check back in. That ball is rocketed out of bounds. Looked like the Artemis falling into the ocean. Ball sent to the middle, sneaks through, and Litchfield calls Gray off to let her corral it. And we're down to 5.5 minutes to go. Might see some long kicks from the Dags. Just try to get that thing down to the other end of the field and let that clock tick away. A couple substitutions waiting to come in. Flick and Postma still. Nice touch in there. Conger tries to take it away. Knocked out once again. Jags content with sending that ball out of bounds as Ella Bricker
throw in Linn-Mar
into the game right now for Linn-Mar. Hustles over to get it. Jags trying to get one into the open field. Linn-Mar sends one all the way across over here to Luck. Luck on the run. She's the threat right now for the Lions. Changes her mind. Work back to the middle. Wheels one through. Some space right now for the Lions in the middle. Left foot going through, and it is out of bounds. There'll be a
Jaguar goal kick.
Stop the clock here for some substitutions, which they will do at the end of the game in a close one.
Number 6, Avery DeChant. In for the Jaguars, number 15, Maddie Postma, and number 18, Rebecca Flick.
We'll do that in a close game so that the teams can't run out the clock.
Linn-Mar,
we've got a corner kick for Linn-Mar. Ball sent to the middle. Postma whips it back out. Linn-Mar another chance. Bricker, and that's well above the goal.
Jaguar goal kick.
Litchfield takes her time right now with 3:50 to go. Taken away, good move there by Conger. Jags with numbers. This is Flick up the right side. Cutting through the middles, Pizzetti. Flick tries to square things up. Sends one towards the goal, and Pizzetti there. Couldn't quite knock it in. Nice job by Bricker to hustle back on defense. It's out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Jaguars.
Jaguar throw-in.
Ellinger comes down to take the throw in for the Jags. Jags will be fine with getting that thing down in a corner right now, letting some time tick away. 2:45 to go.
Throwing.
And then we will head to Northview Stadium. Ball down to the corner, Jags protecting the ball. They want it right there, make Linn-Mar kick it out of bounds. Linn-Mar sneaks it away. Looks like a rugby scrum down there in the corner. Again, Postma shielding everything off. Sneaking it through. Ball still there. It's out of bounds. It will be another throw-in for the Jags. Nice little stall technique down there in the corner. Postma shielding things off. And looks like we've got another injury.
Injury timeout.
Injury timeout down there, and it looks like DeChant. I don't know if she's got to come off the field. I think she got a Charlie horse the way she's trying to loosen that thing up right now. Maya Raker checking back into the game.
Number 2, Maya Raker into the Linn-Mar lineup.
Referee verifying that the substitution happened already, and the Jags taking the throw into the corner. And it'll be a goal kick for Linn-Mar. No, it's not. It's a throw-in for Linn-Mar. Down to the corner. Not a terrible spot for the Jags to have them in. 2 minutes to go. Jags trying to hold on to the 2-1 lead on the Lions. Number 4 in the state. Lost to Ankeny last night. Jags trying to slam the door shut on this road trip for them this morning.
Lion throw in.
And Boyle controls the ball and then knocks it deep out of bounds. Down to a minute and a half to play. Long throw in, knocked out of bounds once again. Each of those takes about 10 to 15 seconds. Jags are going to be giving those balls a ride here pretty soon. Cutting through the middle. There's Tucker, though. Or Luck, excuse me. And a collision, and we're going to stop the clock again. Free kick for Linn-Mar.
Lion free kick.
And this is where they scored before. This will be Hagensick taking the free kick. Taking her time right now, though, to get things set up. Hagensick lofts that one through. It comes over the top, and right there to get it, it's Litchfield. And she'll probably take a big kick here. 45 seconds to go. Litchfield gets underneath that one. Big battle for it. Conger comes up, knocks it down. Jags Trying to send it through. Here's Flick. Flick just sends it ahead. Conger lobs one over the top. Everybody on sides. Now 30 seconds to go. Postma, Conger again. Excuse me, that's Flick. Back to Postma. Jags trying to run this thing out. It goes out of bounds. They can take their time on this throw in and improve their mark on the season. Postma's got it again. She's knocked to the ground. 10 seconds to go. That'll be a free kick for the Jags. And the Jaguars going to improve to 2-0 on the year.
4, 3, 2.
No rush for the Jags to kick it. And that'll do it. Jaguars win 2-1 this morning over Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar with their second loss in a row as they drop to 2-2 on the season.
And that'll do it for today's morning matchup.
1-2 on the season. We're going to head off to
Lions
Northview Stadium to get set up again, but with that Jaguar victory later on today, we will be celebrating at the Cabaret. Hope everybody has a great prom. Jaguars tonight, dance the night away, have a great time. We'll see you at after prom to delivering all the food. So everybody have a great time, and we will see you later. This has been another production of Girl Dad Media on Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the start we provide your little learner is priceless.